because it's over. And
Wow,
I'm literally so excited.
What the hell?
I'm so happy because people literally was on my trolling.
3 of you in the room right now. You better look in my eyeballs. We ain't afraid of you, you stinking witch. You devil-worshiping Satanist witch. We cast you out in the name of Jesus Christ. We break your spells. We break your curse. We got your first name. We got your last name. We even got an address for one of you. You so much as cough wrong, and I'll expose you in front of everybody in this tent, you stinking witch.
AyeQ! AyeQ! This is what you imagine him in a hospital trying to deal with, and the baby's coming out. Fellas, again, focus on yourself. That's what it is.
In my previous videos, I explained that FTN-based son was allegedly SA'd, this is the son right here, by OTF Doodie Low. This is Doodie Low, a Kankakee, Illinois rapper, Chicago area. So FTN Bay is saying today she was forced to go live and give this apology, but she's also putting in her story that her child came in, still very traumatized from the situation, and the baby was forced to lie. She released this statement saying that Doodie Low has recordings of the kids talking. This is Doodie Low in the corner. This is Lil Durk. And I think that's PNB Rock, but I could be wrong. So you know he's working at some highfalutin place with some highfalutin people. And obviously she was trying to take down his empire. Now, usually women do things when they are scorned. You know, there's nothing like a woman scorned to create hell all over the world. And she created more hell on her life than his life. So yesterday, in a interview, a confession, she set up a camera yesterday and she basically said that the lie detector test that was court ordered by her and Doodie Low, because Doodie Low immediately got in touch with his lawyer and he said, hey, if you say I SA'd a kid, we're going to have to take it to court. So she got a lie detector test. They both took the lie detector test. Lie detector test says that the baby was lying, she was lying, and Doodie Low was telling the truth. In FTN Bay's seemingly emotional interview, she seemed like she was upset, but I don't know if I buy it.
I'm going to publicly apologize and say that, you know, he finally took a lie detector test. It took a while. It didn't have to take so long. Like, I never was trying to ruin his career or trying to get clout or nothing. I just believed my son. I really believed him. And I just was going to do whatever I could for my son. Like, I was going to slide for my son, however that means. And you know, he dealt with it in his own ways, but
Now, she's trying hard to cry, but there's no tears. I keep saying, man, these chicks are great actors, bro. Facts.
finally we came to an understanding agreement and he decided to take the test and he did it. And it's done. It's over with. He passed his test. My son told the truth. And that's it. That's all she wrote.
The public is asking for her head on a platter, but she's saying that they still have to have their day in court that they have not had yet. Doodie Low right after immediately got on live and actually said that he just wanted to show his innocence, and honestly, he forgive her. She, you know, a crazy girl, and the crazy girls do crazy things. And really, I think people like this get into heaven. This is a get into heaven free card, because I would have had her house burnt down. Doodie Low went on to say in the interview that his kids were harassed, his family members were harassed, and he went through a lot. You know, this situation has been going on since 2021, October 21 to be exact. And that's a whole season, a whole Christmas season of thinking that you SA'd a child. Now, this man not only has children himself, he did the best he could to show his innocence. He said he was innocent, but in situations like that, we always are going to believe the child. We're going to automatically believe the child. But this is a prime example of let's wait till stuff gets to court.
You know,
know, no one said I got arrested outside, so trial went on without me.
So you let me say this. People are asking, so where's your attorney? Were you a pro se defendant in this case?
Yes, I was
You were
representing
pro
myself.
se defendant in this case.
I was standing by myself, ready to fight, but I keep getting knocked off. So
Wow.
you know, I just want my day in court, that I could present my case, I could present my evidence, and I say what it is, and then the jury can decide. But I mean, a jury deciding a verdict, and I wasn't even there to defend myself, and anybody can say whatever they want to say. That's not justice.
Who got fat? I won't smoke. And they ain't stopping at no lights. I won't go.
Get released. Not the wig. Everybody,
Let's talk about it. I just want to say Most High is good all the time, always. He is good. So y'all been clowning me about this stupid $11 million verdict for, let's see, almost a month now. Talking about I owe somebody money and all this, that, and the third. But by the grace of the Most High, you know what I'm saying? The judge reversed it.
Wow.
So it's reverse verdict, like I figured was gonna happen. So
It's crazy.
I got a new trial date. That's what I'm excited about. I was never concerned about paying nobody no type of amount of money, ever. It was never gonna happen. But I wanted my time in court. I wanted my time in court so I can tell my story, I can show my evidence, and I can get a fair trial. All I ever wanted. All I ever wanted. But I was set up so I couldn't have it, and they thought they won. And when the devil thinks he won, it's never over until he says it's over. And
Wow,
I'm literally
so-
so excited.
What the hell?
I'm so happy because people literally was on my butt. Trolling. And
Yo.
now, we got a new trial date, baby! Yeah!
What the hell? Hey, yo. Look, fellas, let me just say this, man. We all know when a chick is crazy, her box be mad fire. The box be good. You know what I'm saying? But it's not worth it. It's not worth it in the long run, because one thing about a chick like her, with that type of energy, you can't get her off you, bro. It's like once you smash a chick who's kind of crazy, once you smash a chick like that, though, you enter into a world that you don't know. Those type of chicks will take you down a path. Usually when a dude mess with a chick who is like kind of like crazy, and I'm not saying she is though, but usually when a dude mess with a chick who's like kind of crazy, who's on the crazy side, he never make it back. Facts. It's not worth it, man. They got some good, but it's not worth it. That's all I'm saying. Look at this.
So yeah, it ain't over. But it ain't over. Yeah. I'm literally so happy. I'm like, bro, I was literally crying tears of joy. Like, y'all don't understand. I was literally crying tears of joy because it was just like, ain't no way. You know what I'm saying? And it's like,
Yo.
you never know. Like, you just, when you go through trials and tribulations, bro, have your faith. Especially if you know you stand on something and you stand on the truth, have your faith. Because the devil is going to work. He's going to work. He's going to scheme and manipulate and all that type of stuff. But guess what? Proof is always in the pudding. They can say whatever they want to say with their mouth. Proof is always in the pudding.
What the hell? Nah.
Let's talk about it.
All right, look. So it looks like FTN base celebrates receiving a new trial date after judge vacates. 11 million ruling on Doodie Low defamation lawsuit against her. Now, it's pretty rare that a judge will vacate a judgment, right? But there's two main reasons why a judge will vacate a judgment, which we will get into in a few. But the reason why most judges don't vacate judgments because it could blemish their name as a judge. You see what I'm saying? Because once you make a final judgment, you want to stand on it. All right. But nevertheless, though, so there are two main reasons that a court will vacate a default judgment. The first reason is excusable default, which that could be the reason why the ruling got vacated. And then the second reason is lack of personal jurisdiction. So let me just explain excusable default, right? So that's pretty much when, that's pretty much the most common reasons why vacating a default judgment, right? So that's the most common reason. And to vacate a judgment with excusable default, you have to have one, a reasonable excuse for not filing an answer within 30-day time, or a good defense. So I'm thinking that could be along the lines of why this judgment have been vacated. That's what I want to believe, but of course I don't know. And so there is a time limit for moving to vacate a judgment because of excusable default, right? So you have 180 days from the entry of the judgment. So it looks like, yeah, so it looks like that could be the reason why this situation, why this judgment was vacated, or it could be a lack of personal jurisdiction, which means the court can also vacate a default judgment if you were not properly served with a summons. So those are the two main reasons. So I'm leaning towards maybe it's based on excusable default, where a reasonable excuse were not filed within 30-day time, or she probably have a really good defense. Who knows? But nevertheless, this situation is just crazy, because it's one thing to win a judgment and then to come back and have it get vacated. So who knows what the outcome of this situation going to be. But from looking at the video, it don't seem like FTN Bay, based on the way she communicate, it don't seem like she's in the right headspace, right? And the thing about that is this, fellas, when it comes to chicks like that, with that type of energy, you want to keep away from those type of chicks, fam, because those type of women will not leave you alone, and they are great actors. They could paint a narrative and make the world believe it, because you have to understand one thing about women: society will always feel sorry for a woman, even if she's lying on a man. A man is always, when it comes to women, men are always guilty until proven innocent. Now this guy was proven that he's innocent, but for some reason the judgment was vacated, which don't usually happen when the situation is reversed. Usually if the situation was reversed, I don't think the judgment would have been vacated, but it is what it is. But listen, let me know what you all thought about this. This is pretty crazy. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. It's your boy AyeQ, and I'm out, man. Peace.